Good evening, everyone. It is I, Eibbor Nanahcub. Ow! That stung a bunch. Good lord. Sorry. And welcome back to another brand new, very special video. That's right, we're back here yet again with another birthday video. Today being Nanami's birthday, so happy birthday to Nanami. Nanami, not Anami. Gotta get that claps in there. But today we're talking about the 5 reasons why Nanami should be your best girl. Starting off with number 5, singing voice. Okie dokie. So again, this one's down a little bit lower because unfortunately, this is kind of why I was a little bit hesitant to do the new band's birthday videos, because Nanami only has one line she sang in one song, and that is Harmony Days. And it's kind of like a R situation, like Rosalia's song R, where kind of like they trade lines in the little bridge part. And it's not bad. Nanami's got actually a very nice voice. It kind of and what thing was throwing me off, it kind of sounds a little bit kind of like Mashiro's, but you still have that sleepy kind of tone, the chill tone that Nanami has. But yeah, it's stuff like that. Like, she's only got one line for me to go off of. So it's like, oh yeah, I can make a big point of her vocals being amazing from this one line that I heard. It's good. It's really good. But it's the reason why I was a little hesitant for the new bands to do it. But hey, they've been out for a while, so I figured it was deserving. But yeah, Nanami's got a nice voice. I like it. It's very soothing. And it's still very beautiful sounding. Like, again, I almost mistook it from Mashiro again whenever they did that bit, but no, this is the trade-off part, because I could hear the voices changing. It has that little bit of not sleepiness, but just chill vibe. I don't know, but I like it. I hope we get more stuff from the Nanami in the future. Again, I want to hear all the girls sing, all of them sing, unless they're just physically don't want to. I'm that's understandable, but still, come on. The only one that I don't think we're ever going to hear sing is Choo Choo, because Choo Choo does her rapping bits, but But enough talking about Choo Choo, we're talking about Nanami here today. So let's move on to our next one with number 4, costumes. Okay, so again, since singing voice only had one line, costumes are making it up a bit. And Morphonica has always got a really, really cool vibe for this stuff. It's always got this elegance, which I really, really love. I love the elegance. It seems to be kind of a natural statement for Morphonica. And Nanami always has the cool, she's just always just seems always cute because of her attitude on things. Just so happy-go-lucky kind of vibe. And just always seems to be just enjoying anything she's doing with the band. And it's always great. It's just great. So yeah, Nanami always looks cute whatever outfit she's wearing. It's just good. The new event that's out on Global right now, it's more of a darker kind of vibe, but still, Nanami's just looks like she's having a great time. I like it. It's just good. I like it. Nanami's just a character I'm glad to see just getting along happily. But we'll talk more about that later. But let's go ahead and move on to our next one. Number 3, bass skills. Okay, so this one kind of plays into the last 2 parts of our video, but we'll get that later. But yeah, Nanami's bass skills are great. And is it because she's played before? And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure they're all just brand new to this stuff. But Nanami seems to be a little bit ahead of the curve for everybody else. But no, yeah, Nanami's a little bit of a genius like Hina here, so she can just kind of go, oh yeah. Hence why she was able to arrange the song that Rui had put together into their first song, just like that. And she's like, oh, people don't normally do that? Oops. But yeah, her bass playing, while not anything crazy from what I've heard from Morphonica, but hopefully we'll see some more stuff of that later. Because it's very rhythmic, and the rhythmic, I say that with the bass. What I mean by that is the bass that she puts down is mainly there to hold the band together. She's there to be, it's kind of like her mentality of not wanting to stand out, so she kind of holds it down and puts a little bit in there, but it's mainly just to hold the groove, keep the band in the pocket. And I like that. That's necessary. That's a necessary thing for a bass player. It's a very underrated thing for a bass player, because a a lot of people, they want to, I want to be in the spotlight, so we put in some cool fills and stuff. Like, that's good and all. Go ahead, be the best bass player you can be, but also, you are the backbone. You and the percussion are the backbone of the band, and Nanami holds that down. Her and Sakushi are working to hold Morphonica's sound together, and it's great. I like it. So yeah, Nanami's a great bass player, and also her bass is awesome. I worry whenever the signature model of that gets put out into the world. It's like, oh no, But, yeah. Moving on to our next one. Number two. Personality. Okay, so this is where we get a little bit of the meat of the video, because Nanami's personality is a very interesting one. It's like I said, she's very easygoing and chill vibe, but she's also very, like, not a lonely kind of person, but she's lived in such a, her household being, her mother being, what is it? She was one was an artist and one was a sculptor. Now, which one was which? Hold on. Yeah, her mother was a painter and her father's a sculptor. Sorry, I couldn't remember which one was which. But yeah, being from such an artistic family, I'm imagining a lot was expected out of her, and she has like these odd, her and she considers her parents odd. So it's like she tries to be a normal person, but ends up standing out because of it. So it's just it's her fight to be. I don't want to stand out, because she's lost a lot of friends along the way because of that. Because, you know, when someone's exceptional at something, there's going to be people that are jealous about it. Like Sayo with Hina. Hina's a genius, and Sayo was so upset that she couldn't live up to Hina's standard, because Sayo's not going to, like, at that rate. Because Hina can just get something down immediately because of the way she's just gifted that way. And Nanami's the same way, because she's had the problem now that she's never really been in a friend group because of these problems, and it's made a rough time for her. So she just tries to be normal. But now that she's got Morphonica, it's great, because she's actually finding a place where she can fit in and be herself. She still tries to hide the genius side a little bit, but still, it's nice to see Nanami finding a place that she can call home and people that she can call friends. It's really great to see, because again, it's more of a very melancholy kind of story for her, because like Morphonica's kind of like really sad when you think about it, because Rui doesn't think she can live up to, like, if she can't be number one, she doesn't even want to try. Like, what's the point? Mashiro always doubts on herself, doesn't think she can do it, and like can't fully believe in herself. And Nanami over here, I haven't dug too much into Togo. Well, no, Sakushi is always like just worried about everyone else's thoughts on her, I do believe, but Nanami is literally just doesn't want to lose friends, and it's just like, you know what, I'm gonna hide myself and prevent that. But now she's found her people. She's found her home, and I love it. Like, it's great. Yeah, it's so weird to think that Morphonica's like one of the more melancholy bands, because like Rosalia is technically from that area too, because of how they started, but they were never like before that super like dejected and stuff. They were always very businessy, and then there's Lisa, Akko, and Rinko. Who were always happy from the beginning. Well, except for Lisa, because she was losing her friend with Yukina, but that's good. But I'm talking about way too much stuff. But yeah, I'm glad to see Nanami getting character growth as a full person now, and getting to be herself. I love that. It's great. But let's move on to our last one here. Number one.
私のことを一言で言うと、普通の子です。
Okay, so I know technically we talked about it in the second one, but Nanami's genius is just played up for bonkers comparison, because just like the first example is really being like, no one can arrange a song like you did that easily on a first try. She's just, really? It's like, I just love how much Bang Dream is playing with Nanami's genius as a little joke, as well as a character trait. Because my favorite example is the little in between the loading screen comic we get. She's just like, ah, yes, right down the middle. That seems normal, right? It's just them playing Bang Dream. Oh, I'm sorry, it's their world's most popular phone game, Dang Bream. No. No, but I loved it just showing Sakushi like, ah, yes, right down the middle. That's normal, right? It's just a complete full combo of goods. So he's like, what? How'd you do that? No, quick, take a screenshot. I love it. I'm like, oh. It's amazing. I love it. I love that character trait about her. Because, you know, you have, I guess you could say 3. No, I don't know if you consider Mocha a genius. Mocha considers herself a genius, but like a textbook genius like Hina and Nanami are. She is crazy good. Mocha is crazy good, but I don't know if she'd be able to pick up something and go like that, like Hina or Nanami could. But like with Hina, you have her very outgoing and being very spacey with like with the way she explores her genius. But Nanami's a whole lot more like self-conscious about it. She understands that if some people are not really like kind to her, it's because she stands out. And she doesn't like that, but her trying to not stand out makes her stand out even more sometimes. So it's just like, well, darned if you do, darned if you don't. Oh, I just love how many times it's come to be just like, oh yes, this is normal, right? And like, Nanami, that is absolutely not normal. You just exceeded all expectations. Like, oh. But I'm glad that Morphonica is there to back her up with that now. She is the precious child of Morphonica. I'm pretty sure like they all watch over Nanami. They all watch over each other, but it's just great. I love it. Morphonica is definitely a band I had some, I guess you could kind of say animosity towards. Because when they were introduced in the 3rd anniversary, we were being hyped up like 24/7 for RAS. And then all of a sudden Morphonica pops up and it's like, who are these people? We have no introduction. Well, you technically saw Mashiro in the story, but you still didn't know like where that was going with that. And you'd had so much hype on RAS, so it's like, oh, it's gonna be RAS, right? And like, no, here comes, whoop, here's this band that we had no like build up about. And it's like, oh, okay. But after getting to meet them and giving them time to develop, Morphonica's great. I love Morphonica because it's just, they're very deep characters. Like with all the other characters, there seems to be a theme with a lot of the bands, but Morphonica's actually had like some really dark undertones to them. Like again, like I was saying, with Nanami being worried about people disliking her because of her abilities and her capability, and Rui being like, if you can't be number 1, why the heck even try? Like just the amount of actual serious like ideas they bring in is ridiculous. No, I know other bands have done that. Rosalia's a big thing for that one, but it's still interesting to see all tangled up in this, them all conquering this ideology with each other. I don't know. I'm getting way too deep into this for the end of the video for the funny part, but I think I'll do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I sure did. Getting to celebrate Morphonica's bassist birthday, Nanami. Once again, happy birthday to Nanami. I'm very glad I get to do these with the new girls, because again, I don't think I wanted to wait another year. Again, it seems like a little bit early sometimes because of the songs and the singing, because like Masaki having no songs that she sings in and Nanami only having one. Same with Peria with only one line. But I didn't want to wait a whole year because then it'd be like, I feel like I'd be way over date, because it'd be like a 2-year gap between the last birthday video. So I think it's a good time, but I think I'll do this video. Until next time, guys, I'll see ya.